So in this video, we're going to discuss 7 steps on how to start your business. Now, these 7 steps aren't the only way to start a business, of course. Also, I am not a business guru. I don't claim to be one of those Instagram gurus or Facebook or YouTube gurus. These are just things that I did to start my small business journey. Also, I would like to say, like, if you're baking cakes on the side, any desserts, food in general, this can go for just food in general. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I did as well. I had a full-time job, but I also was baking on the side. But these are 7 steps on how to officially start your business. Let's get started. Before I start, I will be looking down because I do have my laptop for notes. So step one, you're gonna wanna file for your LLC. So I'm gonna try to link everything below, but I know it's gonna vary state by state. The payment is gonna vary state by state. The rules, laws, and regulations are gonna vary state by state. I am in Georgia, so I am going by Georgia law and regulations. This will be your articles of organization. You will be legally documented as a legal business. I'm gonna try to make this simple because all of the jargon and stuff that I saw online, it was a lot. So register for your DUNS number. DUNS stands for Data Universal Numbering System. Yes, this will be your number that identifies your business, will allow you to establish business credit too. Business credit, as you know, is important. This business credit is separate from your personal credit. So your DUNS number will help you establish business credit, which will help you obtain a larger credit line depending on how well your business credit is. An EIN number was automatically assigned to me. I know some people say they have to file for an EIN number, but as far as me, it was already automatically assigned to me. So you want to double check to make sure you have that EIN number. This EIN number will also allow you to do a lot of things as a business. Going to restaurant supply stores, filing for sales tax, which is the last step, and just a lot of things. Business organizations can't really join any of those without an EIN number. So step 2, to build said business credit, you need to establish credit lines. You just don't have any business. Uline, for example, I use Uline for all of my paper goods. So when you bake those cakes, when you make that food, what are you gonna put them in? What boxes, containers, bags, labels, all of that stuff. You gotta buy those things. So I have an account with Uline. Now Uline has a net 30 account. That means you make an account with Uline, you have to use that, your LLC, your EIN number. You can either buy your product outright or they'll credit you that product, but you have 30 days to pay it off. And that in turn affects your business credit. As long as you pay it off within 30 days, your business credit goes up. Open up accounts that report to Dun & Bradstreet. So Uline is a good example. I use Uline. There are a couple other ones. If I can remember them, I'll link them down below. Some companies have net 30, net 60, and net 90, which means you have 30, 60, or 90 days to pay off whatever you just ordered. So step 3 is obtaining your food license. So food license is Servsafe. I'm not sure. I think there is another company that does food certificates, but Servsafe is like the number one. Everyone recognizes it. I say go with Servsafe. I went to culinary school. We did Servsafe. Everywhere. And then, you know, if you start paying attention to the documents on the food establishment's walls, it's gonna say Servsafe. Specifically, I say Servsafe But when you're selling your own product, when you're making and selling your own product for your own business, you want the food manager certification. Put that up there. Yes. Make sure it is food manager certification. Very important. That is the one you have to do. Must do that before we move to step 4. Yes. Can't do step 4 without completing step 3. Let's move to step 4. Okay, step 4 is to find a commercial kitchen space or find a shared kitchen space to rent. Yes. Now, this is where it kind of splits depending on where you want to go with your business, or how big you want to go with your business, if that makes sense. So, there is cottage food license. Cottage food license is where you make your food outside of the home. With that being said, there are certain limitations that come with cottage food license. So for example, at least in Georgia, you can't make, I make cheesecake, so that falls under a hazardous food. You can't sell hazardous foods outside of your home. It has to be made inside of a kitchen that has been inspected by either the health inspector or the Department of Agriculture. Also, with cottage food license law in Georgia, you cannot sell your food wholesale or retail, if that makes sense. Wholesale as in like you can't sell to other businesses your product. You can only sell person to person. That's it. Now, that's cottage food. There's certain limitations there. And with cottage food, you have to have a health inspector inspect your home, and your personal food has to be separate from your baked good ingredients or your food ingredients. Has to be separate. That's cottage food. So if you want to stay at home, bake at home, that's one way to do it. Now, like I said, there's a lot of people that bake side, do it as a side hustle. Many of us do this at home anyway, bake at home, sell it, whatever. Cool. Now, you want to expand your business and get out there legally, because the larger you get, the more eyes are looking on you, so you don't want any issues. I'm just going about telling you the legal way to do everything. Okay. Step 5, which is kind of 2 parts. Now that you're in the shared kitchen, this is with my experience. I am renting out commercial kitchen space. They required me to have the Department of Agriculture inspect the commercial kitchen space, because I am my own business using an establishment. The Department of Agriculture has to inspect this establishment, even though the commercial kitchen is its own business. I don't know. Reach out to the health department or the Department of Agriculture to inspect the kitchen. They will come up with a document stating everything that's right with the kitchen or everything that's wrong with the kitchen. Sign off on it. They'll sign off on it. That's that. That document is that document you see when you go to a restaurant. It's like A, B, C. That's that document. Once you have that, you're ready to apply for your business license. Now, you can't apply for your business license as a food baker, cook operation without having that Department of Agriculture papers stating that whatever establishment you're operating out of has been inspected. Your kitchen has to be inspected first by the Department of Agriculture, and then you apply for your business license. So in your business license, you're going to put that address, that commercial kitchen address, on there. Step 6 is, now you need to supply your business with food. What companies do you need? What companies should you use for your food? I use Cisco only because the kitchen I use has a an account with Cisco. So, and I found that Cisco has the cheapest prices, as well as Cisco supplies a range of ingredients. The thing with Cisco though is that they only deliver to brick and mortar businesses. So if you're working from home, they don't deliver. I've tried before I got the kitchen. I tried. Also, US Foods, I haven't really ordered from them. They have their own like chef store about an hour from me that I go to in person, so that's what I do. There's also Gourmet Foods International that you can use. Those are the 3 that I've used before, only because I've worked in restaurants before, so experience with ordering from them. But of course they deliver to the restaurant, not to my house. So if you don't have access to those 3, because I know you have to have a business to deliver it to, there's also, check your restaurant wholesale stores. Restaurant Depot, there's one in Atlanta. I just mentioned the US Foods Chef store where you can go and actually purchase from the store. There's one an hour opposite of me in Columbia. If you don't have a restaurant wholesale store, you can do Sam's Club or Costco. But I say those are last, like if you absolutely can't get to a restaurant wholesale store, restaurant supply store, then use Sam's Club and Costco. To me, they're still a bit more pricier because yes, they do have business stuff for businesses, but I just prefer the restaurant supply store. Step 7 is apply for operational sales tax. This will keep you from getting a knock from the IRS. You want to pay this occupational sales tax once a month. I believe it's once a month. Don't ask me the legalities of it. I just know I got to do it. And yeah, please contact your tax professional for any additional information regarding sales tax, because that is way out of my league, and I have gotten advice regarding that. Like, she's helped me figure that out. I just know I gotta do it, so that's why I added it. A bit more additional info that I forgot to add in my steps is that business credit. You want to actually open up a business bank account too, as soon as you can, because you want to start siphoning your business money through a business account and not your personal account. Because when it comes time for tax season, it's time to file taxes and all of that, it's kind of hard to decipher what's business and what's not. So it's just easier to maintain a business bank account. And with that, you have your vendor credit line. So I think Amazon, I mentioned Uline, but there's a number of companies that have net 30 accounts, business sectors of their company. So Amazon has something, Uline is a business account. I can't remember there's a couple more. Like I said, if I remember, I'll put them down. But you want to use these accounts maybe 2 to 3 months before you apply for that business credit card. Because you want to make sure there's some kind of like rapport going on with your DUNS number to have these credit companies to pull from. So that's my advice. Like I said, I'm no business guru. That's just what I did. And I got a decent line. It could have been more. I ain't gonna lie. It could have been a little bit higher, but I'll take what I can get. Also, with the LLC, I forgot to mention this. You don't have to file as an LLC. I can't tell you what to file as. So I'm just gonna put that out there. You can file, there's different ones. You may want to do your research on that. This is just how I did it. There's also, you can file as an S Corp. You can file as C Corp. Sole proprietorship. There's different articles of organization that you can form as. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions about anything, I will try to answer them at the bottom. If it's a lot of legal stuff, I don't know. I'm gonna just let y'all know now. I don't really know tax stuff. I know a bit, but no. But if it's just stuff regarding like food or restaurant supply or how to get your paper goods supply, then just let me know. And please turn on the notification bell for more updates on how to further your business and how I furthered my business. Thank you.